In a recent update, new job was added to GTA 5 Grand RP server. It's called Deliveryman, and a lot of players are pretty skeptical about this job, but I've made some tests, some calculations, and you know what, it's definitely the best job for beginners. Maybe even not only for beginners, at least right now. Who knows, maybe it will be nerfed in the future. But anyway, at the moment, Deliveryman is an extremely profitable and pretty easy job. I will prove it to you, and to do that we're gonna be comparing Deliveryman job, which most people call DHL, to a truck driver job. Because truck driver job was considered to be one of the best grinding methods, and it's still pretty good, but Deliveryman is even better, you will see why. But before, we're gonna talk about pros and cons of each job, and the most importantly about amount of money that you can make per hour. Let me briefly tell you basic information about Deliveryman and truck driver jobs, just in case. First of all, Deliveryman, available from the first level, and all you need to do is go to the post office and talk to NPC. If you still have problems finding it, just open menu, go to my jobs, and at the end of the list you will find deliverer. Then just click on the road to the rental car. Anyway, just get employed, then rent a car from the same NPC for $500 and start delivering. Process is extremely simple, just go to the marked location and you will see extremely huge yellow area. Get to this area and it's done. By the way, even if delivery area is located on some hill and it's shown above you, there is no need to go uphill. You can deliver like this and it will count. After you will reach delivery area, new point will appear on the map automatically. Points are random and there are two types of delivery, short one and long one. For a short distance delivery you will receive $300 on the first level, $400 on the second level and $500 on the third level. By the way, all the numbers shown will be true for the second English Grand RP server, because that's where I play. They might vary from server to server, I guess. And since I mentioned second server, need to say that we have pretty big family there. To join it, after you will download the game, link in the description, install it, log into second English server, and in the lobby of this hotel for the beginners, go to NPC lady and choose reunite with the family. Then search for PvP cat family. That's it. By the way, leveling up deliverer is extremely easy. You need to make only 35 deliveries to reach level 2 and 100 deliveries to reach level 3. It will take a little more than 3 hours. As for long distance delivery, you will receive $1,500 on level 1, $2,000 on level 2 and $2,500 on level 3. All the money that you will earn will be credited directly to your bank account at the beginning of the next hour. And that's it. As you can see, it's an extremely easy job. But now let's talk about truck driver. Available from level 5. Again, open menu, go to my jobs and set a road to an NPC who gives this job. Get employed and rent a truck for $1,000. Now you need to pick up an order. To do that, press J on a keyboard. Actually, let me explain what you see in this menu. First of all, raw material is what we're gonna be delivering. Basically, it's a location where we will pick up an order, and there are 5 different types: transport, oil, salt, sawmill and post office. I strongly suggest you to focus on transport deliveries because they are super easy and fast. If there will be no transport deliveries available, pick up oil, but try to avoid salt, sawmill and post office, because on average such deliveries will take much longer. Pick them up only if you are already in that area for some reason. Next we have quantity. Basically it tells you how much money you're gonna earn. Just multiply this number by 100 and you will see your profit. Next we have purchase price. It's an amount of money that you need to pay to be able to make a delivery. But after successful delivery you will get this money back. By the way, this money you will need to pay in cash, so I suggest you to have $10,000 when you are going for a truck driver job. And as for profits, just like with the Deliveryman, you receive a salary to your bank account every hour, but there is one difference, at least now. When you work as a truck driver, there is a salary limit. You will not be able to pick up next contract after you will reach this limit. On server where I'm I'm playing second English server. Right now it looks like it's around $32,000 per hour, and there is no such limit for a deliveryman job. You will see later why it's so important. Anyway, when you see a good order, just press accept, go pick it up and deliver it. On level 2, private orders will be open for you. These are orders made by other players and they are setting your reward. You can see it here, and also it shows you deposits that you will need to pay. Now, with these orders you need to be extremely careful. Before picking a private order, I suggest you to choose where it's located. Remember business number, open your phone, go to navigator and choose search a business by number. It will show you a point on a map where you will need to make a delivery, because you always pick up such private orders in port close to transport government delivery, but quite often people will want you to go all across the map for like $2,000 or something like that. On the other hand, it's quite possible to find extremely good private orders, and for delivery inside of a city you will earn from $3,000 to $6,000. On level 3 you will open classified orders. They are pretty rare and basically we will have to deliver some goods for National Guard. Deposit here is $7,000, but your profit will be $9,000 per one delivery. It's quite a lot, but there is one big problem. Such orders will appear not that often and only during times when there is a lot of activity on the server. A lot of players are playing and National Guard is doing something. And since you will have to deliver all across the map, it also increases the chances that you will get robbed by gang members. They can officially rob you outside of the city if there will be 2 cars and 2 people in each car. And in that case you will lose a lot of time and money. Anyway, now it's time to compare truck driver to a deliveryman job. Unlike truck driver, deliveryman job available from the first level, and it requires almost no money to begin. Only $500 to rent a car, while with a truck driver you will need to have $1,000 for a truck rent and additionally money for deposit. And by the way, if because of some crash you will stuck, you will lose this deposit. Additionally, it's so much faster to level it up to level 3, because it takes only 100 pretty fast deliveries versus 200 much longer deliveries as a truck driver. But the most importantly, according to my tests and calculations, deliveryman job not only pays more on average, but also profit is more consistent. Let me explain. When you just non-stop delivering with the deliveryman job, you will be earning at least $24,000 per hour on the first level, $32,000 on a second level and $40,000 on a third level, on practice a little bit higher. But when you grind as a truck driver, your profit will be extremely inconsistent. It will depend on whether there are good private orders or not, and also if you're gonna get robbed. And it's an interesting situation. When there are not too many players on a server, there will be almost no good orders. But when there are a lot of players on a server, there will be good orders, but also there will be a lot of competition and your chances of getting robbed are increasing. So let me show you 2 examples. Both are pretty much the best case scenarios. First one is early in the morning. No good private orders, but also almost no competition, so I was able to pick up all the good transport government deliveries. And only a few times I had to make an oil delivery. Anyway, in 53 minutes I reached maximum payout, and it was $32,600. So let's say if there were no salary limit or it was higher, I would make $36,900 approximately. On practice less, because I was running out of good orders already. Second case, in the evening, a lot of players, a lot of extremely good private orders. I reached salary limit in 43 minutes and earned $33,400. If there were no limit, I would say I could earn around $42,000 because I ran out of good orders and was pretty far from the city. Anyway, it was pretty much the best case scenario. I never got robbed and I picked up 2 extremely good private orders, pretty short deliveries for $6,000. So even without a salary limit, in a best case scenario with truck driver role, you will be making pretty much the same money as with a level 3 Deliveryman job. And I remind you, with Deliveryman job you can make that 40,000 per hour consistently. So in my opinion, right now this new job is definitely the best, not only for beginners, so take advantage before it will get nerfed or something. And by the way, if you're interested in other jobs and ways of making money for beginners, I suggest you to go and watch my guide. You now can see it on a screen. And with that being said, I gave you my tests and arguments about this new job. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me, and as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, stay healthy, goodbye.